Hello and good morning. I'm Larry Sprigg along with Chris Mulcahy, and it's all about weather. How about that, Chris?
That's how we do it.
Just
Weather Fridays. We're now keeping up the streak, my man.
that's it. Yeah, a lot going on. I'm telling you, this is a jam-packed weekend with all the events going on. And today we're starting out with not a bad day. I mean, really, if you think about it, temperatures mid to upper 80s and below average. That's a great piece of news to say we're below average again, right?
Yeah, it's the only time in life, Larry, that if you're saying you are below average, you're like, oh right, this is a good day. So yeah, no, that's the thing. Earlier, I still miss the 80-degree days that we had,
Yeah,
but the mid to the upper 80s still feels a lot better, and it's still, even though it's getting more humid, not
yeah,
as bad as it was say like a couple of weeks ago.
without a doubt. Tonight we have. Panthers Fan Fest, Bank of America
Yes.
Stadium. I think temperature-wise should be okay. I mean, it's still depending upon the computer model, it's a little iffy. I would say be prepared maybe for a little storm or two, a little rain out there, but I wouldn't say it's a complete washout, right?
Yeah, not a complete washout. And I was there in 2019. Obviously, we didn't have the Fan Fest last year,
Mm-hmm.
and it was crazy. There was one thunderstorm that just set up and just kind of glided right around. So hopefully, this year is going to have the same effect.
Yeah, with the kind of Panthers the aura around Bank of America Stadium, hopefully it happens. But once again, do be prepared. Something to think about that there may be a couple of thunderstorms, and you know, weekend tomorrow there's our better chance
Yeah.
of rain. Chris, we say about a 50% chance of that. I wouldn't say that that's really going to be all day, but certainly there's an opportunity for a couple of showers and storms, right?
Yeah, it looks like things just surge in there, Larry. So that's what you have to realize. 50% is not even 50% of the day. It's about half of the area that's going to see this. So, yeah, no, I think that if you're picking a day that you want to be outside, I would pick Sunday just because
Mm-hmm.
the rain chances are lower. But
Yeah.
then also take advantage of these days because, Larry, as we know in the 7-day forecast, the
Ooh.
80s, the upper 80s are going to feel great compared to where we're going.
Yeah, we're going back into the 90s. In the month of August, you can almost just count on the fact that we're going to see days in the 90s. We've already seen it, and we get into the middle part of August, 90 to 93, somewhere in that time frame. We're not talking about anything like 100-degree temperatures, which we have seen in many August past. I think, Chris, the difference this upcoming week is we're going to see higher humidity.
Yeah. You're really going to be feeling it. We always say this: the air you can wear is going to return the hair that you can't wear. But then it's not just this August. Speaking of a quick August fact, Larry, August 9th, because we always feature this in the upper right corner, 90 degrees is our average high. It goes down to 89. I know. On
Yeah,
So, yeah,
that's
rejoice, everybody.
I mean, even if you get up 1 degree, sometimes that really means a lot. We're kind of looking out once again to expand beyond local out into the tropics, and we're looking at two systems out there. One is rather weak, and one that's pretty close to the coast of Africa does look like it has some potential for development over the next probably 5 to 7 days.
Yeah, and whenever you see 40%, that's a good bet, especially out here. This is prime time. This is where most of the waves form off of Africa, especially the 2 to 5 day time frame. And this would be tropical storm to even Hurricane Fred if that comes down. So not the Shropshire edition. But yeah, Fred is going to be our next named storm. And Larry, it's been quite some time. We had Elsa like over a month ago.
Yes.
And comparative to what 2020 was about, it's nice that we had a nice break, but that Saharan dust that slows everything down is
Yeah.
finally starting to let up a little bit. So I think we're going to see a lot more of these percentages pop up over the next few weeks because August is really where it starts getting cooking into
It
September.
does. When you talk about peak hurricane season, about September 11th, right there in the middle of September. And we have a long way to go. It doesn't end until November. And remember last year, 30 record number. And National Hurricane Center is basically saying something very similar that it's going to be pretty active again this year.
Yeah, and I do want to bring it back to today, though, my friend, just because you're going to be active. I'm going to be in studio doing the noon. Tell everyone what we're doing.
Well, we're heading out to IKEA, and it's teacher appreciation out there at IKEA. It's fun just to be there anyway, but when we can honor teachers and the tremendous job they do. I mean, when you think about every day, and they never stop working. So we're inviting teachers to come out. You get a free swag bag, you get free lunch, you get raffles around out there. Ben Thompson's going to be there, so enjoy. I'd like to meet all of you. Be out there about 9:30 or so this morning. We'll be there until about 3 this afternoon.
All right. Well, make sure that you're going to be seeing Larry and Ben. You're going to have to get going soon. But in the meantime, enjoy the weekend. As you can see behind me, when the bars are lower, you're usually enjoying your time.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you Monday morning at 8 a.m.